Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have the finals of a Coliseum tournament. It's an 8-person tournament. The winner of this will be winning $70, and we have Clinch 1997 versus Lampy. Also, make sure to go ahead and check out the Coliseum, link down below in the description if you want to go ahead and play anything like this. And let's just hop right in. So we're going to go see Clinch win the rock, paper, scissors shoot, and they will decide to go first. 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Ancient Cloak, Wielder, Fusion Destiny, Boots, and Fog Blade. Okay, so this is like really good. And they have Judgment, Ice Dragon's Prison, Punishment, Torrential, and Nadir Servant. Okay, so we have Eldlich versus Phantom Knight. We actually had this player on the channel yesterday playing this deck, and they made a lot of mistakes, and they cost themselves Game 1 and Game 2 with this. So, let's see. Can they redeem themselves? Can they like not misplay this time? I guess is what I'm asking. Then they're gonna go ahead, normal summon, special summon, get rid of those. Go for Cherubini effect. Don't go dump the graph, and then graph effect to summon out Seer. Then just go ahead, get rid of those, go for Rusty, Seer effect, special summon back out Cherubini from the graveyard, then activate Rusty effect. So I wonder if they're going for like artifact combo. They know what they're playing against. Like they probably won't go for artifact combo. Banish the Ancient Cloak. You know, it is the finals. Once you get to like the finals of a tournament, like you probably know what you're playing against. Summon Torn Scales. And then Torn Scales effect, discard Ragged Gloves to go dump. That will go dump Wings. And then special summon out Wielder, overlay for Breaksword. Rusty effect, pop Breaksword. Breaksword effect, special summon out 2 from the graveyard, go for IP. Banish Boots to go search. And then that will go ahead and search out Fog Blade. And then activate Fusion Destiny. So Fusion Destiny. Go ahead, dump the bricks, summon out Enforcer. Enforcer's crazy versus these kind of decks. It trades very well. They do have like Ice Dragon's Prison that is also like pretty good versus Enforcer. So then they're just gonna set pass. So they have like Enforcer pop, Wings and the Breaksword pop. They have IP stuff. It's pretty good. Pass, draw Conquistador. Go to main phase, Nadir Servant. They're gonna let this resolve, so they're gonna dump Elder, go search Ecclesia, and then Elder effect, targeting Rusty, chain Fogblade on Rusty. Okay, I like that. So go ahead, those are both gonna go to graveyard. Special summon Ecclesia effect to search, chain Fogblade to stop that. And then set 5. Now, end of main, they're going to activate IP, go ahead, tag out, and then summon access code effect, gang attack. And like IP and the access code is really, really good versus these kind of decks. Because now it can't be destroyed by card effects, it has such high attack. It's applying so much pressure. I guess like here, it is only a pop 1, but still pretty good. You can't complain about a pop 1. End phase. Okay, so they decide to summon it here, which I guess is fair because like Enforcer is just gonna get rid of itself. Enforcer, pop Ice Dragon's Prison. Oh, they're incredible. Enforcer, graveyard effect, and then activate Wings, summon out Breaksword, Rusty effect, and Torn Scales. So pop, summon back out, and then they just submit defeat. So going on into the next game now, we are going to see the Eldlich deck decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Snake, Boots, Graph, Torn Scales, Knight. Interesting to see Knight. We've seen a lot of people just not play this, but we also did see Tour Guide in their list yesterday. I wonder how many of those they're actually playing. And they have Strike, Nadir Servant, Extravagance, Wakero, and TC Boo. That's solid. Banish, draw Judgment. That's solid. That is indeed pretty solid. We also see like the Palea. The card's pretty cool with like the Dogmatica stuff. Can like protect your back row from like a lightning storm. Activate Nadir Servant, dump Wind Pegasus, go search Ecclesia. I like how the extra like in this deck is so free. So like you can just like really have like a lot of options with your Dogmatica cards. And then also stuff like the rank 10s that work well with the Eldlich stuff also just makes it so that way like your punishment can hit anything without having to like put in like, you know, a random like 5,000 attack extract monster. It actually has like more utility with the deck. Go search Maximus, banish, summon Maximus. Okay, let's see what they're sending. Okay, just double paleo. Okay. It's not bad. Maybe it was worth just like dumping a paleo. Oh, but you can't dump paleo the first time. Maybe it was worth just like dumping something else the first time and then dumping like a paleo Wind Pegasus here. Then they're gonna dump Dagda, Appaloosa, and then just set. Pass. Red Reboot. Let's go. Draws Fusion Destiny. Not a bad draw though. And then they're gonna go main phase, normal summon, activate Knight, as long as the summon goes through. Then activates TC Boo. That's something that like this card plays into. Something that a lot more people have been doing with this deck is they put like the 1 Terratop, no attack on Tomborg. The first person I saw to like actually start doing that was somebody that topped like an EU regional with it. And like the logic makes sense. It plays around TC Boo. It's still the level 3 extender. The only thing bad about it is like you have to summon it and then do your plays, which is kind of unfortunate. But it'd be the same thing with like a Junk Forward or a Knight. And then like you still have like you still play like one of the, it's usually the 1 Junk Forward. You still have that in the deck for like a Rotos target. Then Torn Scales, discard Snake to go dump. Then we'll go ahead dump Ragged Gloves. So they let this go through, and then Snake Effect summon itself out. Resolution, yup, that is fine. Then get rid of those. Jojo. Then they're letting the Cherubini summon go. Okay, Cherubini effect to go dump. Dump Ancient Cloak, activate Fusion Destiny. Then in response, Chain Judgment. Ragged Gloves, banish itself. Go dump Wings. And then Torn Scales summon out. This is Fairy, this is Warrior. Then Graph Effect, Graph is Fiend. Then getting rid of those to go for Anaconda. This is a plant. Then activate Ancient Cloak, banish itself to go search. Go search out Shade. And then set Shade, activate Anaconda, pay 2,000, dump. And then we're going to go ahead and activate Solemn Strike. Then turn those into access code. This doesn't get destroyed, by the way, because Cherubini is there. Then goes for access code. They're going to strike the summon of that. Then just move to end phase. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty tough playing around TC Boo, Judgment, Strike. I think they played it pretty well, though. For, like, what they had. Walkero summons itself out. Draws Conquistador. What is... Oh, they're asking what Shade stats is. And then go ahead, switch to attack. Battle phase. They're going to attack there for 33. Main phase 2. They're going to use the effect. Okay, go for Imdunk. Set. And then effect. Sending an Elder and a Gustav Max. Okay, so you know their extract doesn't have that much good stuff left in it. Send Link Spider, Break Sword. And then Elder effect. Pop. Then pass, draw Tour Guide. Okay, Tour Guide can't actually summon anything from deck because it has to summon a Fiend, and it is a Fiend. So they're going to set and then pass here. Is there a reason why they didn't walk Hero, set Scarlet last turn? They definitely just forgot about it, right? Yeah. I realized that right here. I was like, oh, end phase, they're going to flip Scarlet, but I remember, like, that's Conquistador. Yeah, so... Because they had used Walkero during this end phase. Like, fairly certain, right? If they didn't, then they should have. Somewhere was a misplay. Draw an Nadir Servant. And then they're going to activate Nadir Servant. They should still have Omega. If they don't have Omega, Omega should definitely be in their extract. That card's powerful. Okay, dumps Elder. Then they're going to add back Ecclesia. Elder effect to pop. And then activate Scarlet. They still have the wings here to dodge and attack. Okay, so Scarlet will go summon out the Golden Lord. Battle phase, attack, activate wings. Just go ahead, you know, block that. Still gets attacked for a lot here. They can't Conquistador go for game because TC Boo said Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I mean, like, a Fusion Destiny draw there would have just been game, because they could just Fusion Destiny, summon, beat over Dunk. But now they're going to go main phase. Yeah, they admit defeat. So, going on into game 3 now, we're going to see Phantomite decide to go first. Opening hands. We have Rhoda, Fusion Destiny, Twin, Ancient Cloak Wielder. Again, an insane hand. Even like with the Twin too. Then they have Golden Lord, Scarlet, Torrential, Judgment, Ice Dragon's Prison. Okay. They both open up pretty solid. You know, they're like, you know, Eldlich, you know, really play going second cards. Besides like Sphere Mode or Lava Golem, if they side those in. And then they're gonna Rhoda, go search Torn Scales. Then normal summon effect, discard Ancient Cloak, go dump. So, you know, any combo they want to go for, they have full combo. Cherubini effect, dump Graph effect, go summon out Seer. It's looking pretty good for the Phantomite player here, but you definitely don't want to count out the Eldlich player yet. Seer effect, summon out, and then Rusty effect, go dump and set. No, they're going to set Fogblade by dumping the Ragged Gloves. Then activate Ancient Cloak effect to go search out Boots, and then after that resolves Torn Scales, summon itself out, special summon Boots, overlay those. That's going to go for the Break Sword, Rusty effect, pop Break Sword effect, summon back out from the graveyard, summon IP, activate Ragged Gloves to go dump the Fogblade, then banish Boots, go search for Fogblade, activate Fusion Destiny, and then Fusion Destiny to go ahead and dump. So they're going to dump Dasher, Celestial. I don't know what they're saying there. Summon Enforcer. Decides to set Fogblade over Twin. I don't know. Maybe setting Twin was just better. I mean, Twin's pretty solid as a set card. I guess it does play into, like, you have IP in the Appaloosa, so you'd be able to stop like Elder effect. Pass draws Judgment, and then standby phase they're gonna Enforcer effect to play around Sphere Mode, pop itself in Rusty. They're gonna get Enforcer Graveyard effect. They have 2 traps in Graveyard, so they still have a pop through Rusty this turn. Now, we're going to see the Eldlich player activate the Golden Lord effect. Golden Lord, get rid of itself and Scarlet, target IP, chain IP, and then they're going to get rid of those to summon Appaloosa. And then set Judgment, set Torrential, set Judgment, set Ice Dragon's Prison. End phase, they're going to use Fogblade, banish, summon out Rusty, Wings, summon out Break Sword. Torn Scales and Rusty effects, so pop Torrential, summon out, and then, hey, at least they didn't pop Judgment. Judgment was like definitely the worst hit out of like the 4 back row. There's like a 50% chance to hit Judgment there. Then they're just gonna pass to draw Fusion Destiny, which is a bad draw. Set standby phase. Draw phase, Ice Dragon's Prison, targeting the hero. So banish Hero and Rusty, they're both warriors. Dasher summon itself out. And then activate Twin Twin discard Fusion Destiny, target 2, change Judgment to stop that. Then switch to attack, go to battle phase. Okay, so they're going to go ahead and attack for 2,000. Try to attack for games. They can't stop this because they can Conquistador here to stop this from actually going for game, but it beats over it. Attack for 16, attack for 600. So GG's. And then, alright, we're going to go ahead and see the Phantom Knight player win the $70 there. A little bit more information about the tournament. It was an 8-person tournament, $10 entry. Winner of the tournament wins $70. So, you know, they spent 10, won 70. Yeah, pretty nice if you win. Pretty nice if you win. Seeing how long that match was, it didn't feel that long. I stand corrected. Well, okay. I guess that's fair because game two, there was probably a lot of thinking done by the Phantom Knight player. But with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.